Well, I think this little adventure is a bust. I'm definitely not gonna find it here. Failure, this stupid lawnmower. They put these stupid things on here instead of just making them so they freaking work. Right on that little island right there is a bird. Almost looks like a baby. Could be the parent though. Well, I thought this video was over, but check this out. You people are not gonna believe this. We're back up here at the cabin. That can only mean one thing. It hasn't sold yet. So I came back up because there has to be maintenance done. The yard needs cut. The grass is getting out of hand. And it's just good to get up here every once in a while. It's an amazing area up here. Plus I wouldn't mind having a little fire maybe this evening. Burn up some of this old wood. This wood is definitely not good for anything. It's all dry rotted. I mean, you can see how punky that is. And it has these things growing all over it. I mean, look at that. That's just garbage wood. I just came up. I wanted to really check it out. It's a really nice day out here. It wasn't so nice this morning. It was kind of trying to rain and overcast and a little bit on the chilly side, but it definitely turned out to be a nice day. So I decided to come up, get some of this work done. And other than just the grass getting cut, I want to show you something. Look at all this. Look at all these. These are all birch trees and alder trees trying to grow all through here. If I don't get the mower out and get them cut off, they're gonna take over within a summer. They'll take over and it'll almost be uncuttable after that. Over here is this is the strawberry area. And then this was strawberries and raspberries getting overgrown with weeds. And then this was all the berry plants, and it had gotten out of hand because I haven't been here for a number of years. So last summer I just mowed them all down, let them all start over. And even here, look at all those trees growing. So definitely needed to come up and get some maintenance done and get this place mowed, keep it looking nice. And then that way, if someone does come and look at it, it'll be presentable. Cabin's doing pretty good. And as you may or may not have noticed, there's nothing sitting right in this area. My wheeler, that's right. I got rid of the wheeler, so I walked out here. About a mile from the road, I walked out across the swamps earlier today. It wasn't too bad of a walk. The swamps were actually drier than what I was expecting, so that was a good thing. But man, I love it out here. Look at this view right over there. Look right in there. I'll try to zoom in on this here. Right there is a good view. Nice mountain over there. And that used to be just the perfect birch tree, perfectly shaped and everything. And then a couple years ago, we had a real heavy wet snow and it did that. Busted a bunch of the branches and permanently bent them and stuff like that. But let's see here. Denali is right over there, but it's kind of hidden behind the clouds right now. Anyway, let's get the lawnmower out and get some of this grass cut. This grass is already getting to be waist high. Good time to get it mowed. Craziest thing happened. I had to shut off the lawnmower to move the camera to a new location, and the lawnmower just would not start back up. Let's see if it'll start this time. This thing. I don't understand this thing. You saw it started right up earlier. First pull fired right up. Now it won't start. I don't know what it is with this stupid lawnmower. Sometimes it'll fire right up and sometimes it just won't. Since that thing won't start, let's go for a little walk. But wait, we gotta go over here first. Not sure what happened there. My camera, I think, froze up a little bit. And actually, it's not that big birch tree over there. My cabin, this birch tree right here, and then there's a dead spruce tree right there. It's just kind of in between them on the other side of these alders is where my cabin is. And I was thinking this was the birch tree that was a corner marker, but I don't think it is. Well, let's check down in here. I found it one other time. So let's check this out. Oh, hit something. Yeah, that's just a root. I found this one other time, but I had a friend with me and he had a accurate GPS. And I remember it was right here at the base of the tree on this side, and it was a piece of rebar. So I was hoping I would hit it with the hoe here. And then I would know right where it is. It has been about 13 years since I found this over here. And I know I put marker tape up in the tree, but that marker tape is only a temporary thing, and apparently it didn't last 13 years. I remember I could swear we left the rebar stick up out of the ground a couple inches. So it would be easier to find next time. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna find it here. Man, this is a nice birch tree. I bet it's 15 inches in diameter and it looks like it's well alive. I'm gonna look around. I could be mistaken on exactly where that piece of rebar is. As I mentioned, it's been 13 years or so since I located this piece of rebar, but I remember it was directly at the base, just over a foot or so, and I could have swore it was right in this area. But I'm not hitting anything with the hoe, except for this big root right here. and I don't have a metal detector or anything, and I don't have a good high quality GPS to locate the exact position. But I know from day one I always said it was this tree. But let me look around a little bit and see if I hit anything. I don't see anything. My luck, it's probably sitting under the camera there somewhere. Well, I think this little adventure is a bust. I'm definitely not gonna find it here. Gonna need a good GPS to be able to find this corner marker. I'll catch back up with you guys over at the cabin. Since the lawnmower's not working and I can't find the corner marker, instead of sitting around here all evening, let's get a small win under our belts and we can clean out the wood stove. Check this out. Look at all that ash in there. I need to take that ash and throw it out in the yard. Man, there's a lot. I haven't cleaned this out for like 2 years. Woo! Let me move you guys over here. Check this out. Pretty cool. It wasn't a very big win, but at least we got one win in on this trip. It was a very small project just to clean out the wood stove over there, and we got it cleaned out. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I was gonna build a fire, but it's pretty windy out and it's a time of the year where there's a lot of wildfires going on, and I definitely don't want to start a wildfire up here. So I think I'm gonna pass on the fire tonight. I think I'm just gonna stay inside and watch a little TV. Since I don't have a TV at my place in Willow, this is the only TV I have. So I think I'm just gonna hang out tonight and watch some TV.
Goodbye, Batman. It's been nice working with you.
Never say die, Robin. We've been in worse scrapes than this before.
Well, not like this.
The acid is about to pour. Quickly, plaster yourself against the side of the cup.
What are you going to do?
A little trickle of acid will precede the big gush, Robin. If my timing and positioning are accurate, perhaps those few drops will burn through these ropes. Space Station Case center now within sensor range, Captain. Good. Say, Lieutenant, as soon as you're giving them away, can I have one?
Oh, sure, why not? I think they're old enough. Go ahead.
Sky, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
The Tribbles are off the Enterprise, and it's 11 p.m. here in Alaska. Look at how beautiful it is out here. Well, since it's 11 p.m., I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a little bit on the chilly side yet. When I woke up this morning, it was about 50 degrees outside. It's warmed up about 10 degrees, so it's still a little chilly, but we're gonna try to give this mowing one more try. Unfortunately, this time, what I'm gonna do is, if it starts up, I'm not worried about the camera. I'm just going to start mowing. Because, as you saw, I can't stop this once it's going, or it just might never start back up, and I really want to get some mowing done. So I'm going to put you guys down and see if I can't get this thing started this morning, since it sat all night. This thing, it's full of gas, and I don't use it enough. I think it was last summer I checked the air filter. It was completely clean, and I rarely use this, so that can't be a problem. Give this another shot. I kind of wonder if it's not this cable just not pulling whatever it pulls over. I'm positive it's this stupid cable. Yeah, I can't even get the right leverage on it. Failure, this stupid lawnmower. They put these stupid things on here instead of just making them so they freaking work. One thing I've learned, 90% of safety stuff they put on anything is just garbage anymore. Well, she's not going to start up. Call this a bust. I guess I could see if I could get a new cable and mechanism for this and see if that fixes it. Maybe I'll look into that, or I'll just bring out my new toy, my Steel FS131 weed whacker, and just use that. The power is turned off. The makeshift doors back over the doorway into the power shed. I'm all packed up here. Let's walk out to the vehicle. Never did do a fire last night as I had planned. Just a little bit too windy and too dry. There's a lot of wildfires going on right now this time of the year, so I didn't want to be a statistic. Goodbye, Alaska cabin. I'll be back out before long, maybe a couple weeks. Lots of trees down. You can see them all laying down. I absolutely love this place. Just listen for a second at how quiet it is. All you hear is birds. And there's almost always just a nice little gentle breeze in the summertime. Keeps all the mosquitoes away. Well, let's quit wasting time and head out to the truck. Tree fell here last winter, blocked my path, and my neighbor came over with his chainsaw and cut me a small path through so I could get through. Pretty nice looking birch tree right there. The top is broken out from that real heavy snowfall we had. Look at that moose track right there. There's one there. There's a couple back that way. Track. Couple tracks over there. These are tracks right there. This is a yearling moose track right here. Was born this year. And that's the mother. You can see how much bigger the mother track is compared to the yearling. And compared to my hand, there's a plane flying over there. One of the rare instances you can see a plane flying. Look at that little flower right there. Cute. I put in this little bridge right here across this stream. It doesn't look like it, but this stream is really deep. I bet it's 2 to 3 feet deep running through here, so needed a little bridge to get across. We tried logs over there, but those just didn't work very well. They worked the first or second time, then after that it kind of got bad. I haven't used this way in years because there's a couple trees down across the trail over there in the woods. But let's go that way anyways. Lots of moose tracks in through here. Wow. There's moose tracks everywhere. Man, I'm getting hot with this very light jacket on already. Whew. There's very thin clouds in the sky. And Denali is right over there and you can't see her today. Right on that little island right there is a bird. Almost looks like a baby. Could be the parent though. That tree right up there, glad it didn't fall while I was crossing under it. And then I used to come through there, but that's getting really swampy. And I used to come this way, but these trees weren't down at the time. They've fallen since I quit using this trail. And you can see how swampy this got right through here. Let's try to cross it. Let's hope I can get across right here. Oh yeah. And this right here is as close to quicksand as you'll find. These things can be just feet deep. You'll never find the bottom, and it's just soupy mud. Just sucks you in. So you got to be careful anytime you see something like this. It's just really soupy mud. Lots of moose tracks all through here. And there's another one of those that has a little bit of water laying on top. And right here's another one. And then right there's another one. And right here's a small one. I think I sold my wheeler a little bit too soon. I thought my cabin would... my GoPro's getting too hot. It keeps shutting off on me. As I was saying, I think I sold my wheeler too soon. I thought my cabin would have been sold by now, but it's not, and now I have to walk back and forth. Oh well, good exercise. Good exercise. I do IT work for a living, so all day long I'm just sitting at a desk. So it's good to get out and get exercise like this. Well, I thought this video was over, but check this out. I've driven this road, I'm guessing probably thousands of times over the last 13, 14 years, 15 years. Nothing ever happened, and this time I get a flat tire. I guess I got to get this changed, and unfortunately I'm right here on the road. Well, a guy stopped named Troy to help me out, so that's why I didn't record any of it, but we got it done. There's a hole in my spare tire, so something probably was sticking up on the bridge that I ran over. And there's the spare. You people are not gonna believe this. After we got the tire fixed, I put my stuff away, got in the truck, I drove another 5 miles or so down to the gas station out on the highway. We checked the lug nuts, tightened them up a little bit, got back in, and I drove another, I'm guessing 5 or 10 miles down the highway, and realized I don't have my cell phone on me, and it's not sitting where I always put it. So I'm thinking I left it on the tailgate or something, and it's probably up on the Petersville Road. Check this out. That's right, it's sitting right there on my bumper. Oh my, did I get lucky. Woo! Looks like it did take a little stone here at the top. Yeah, something right here happened to it. But hey, I still got my phone. Wow, am I surprised. Well, let's get home.